I took my final trades for the year 2023. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So I'm going to share the trades I took this week as my final trades for the year 2023. And hopefully at the end of today's video, you're able to gain some insights you can use to improve your trading. So I posted on the community post on YouTube here. I said next week will be my final trading week for the year 2023. To see my insights, connect with me on Telegram. And I gave the Telegram link right here. So also on Telegram right here, I also posted the same thing, which was I believe that was December 16th right here. I said next week I'll be executing my final trades for the year 2023. So for those of you that want to connect with me, you can actually connect with me on Telegram right here. And for those of you already connected, you know what we do right there. So on this Telegram group, we don't give trade signals. We only share trade ideas. So you as a trader, you're welcome to this particular Telegram group to share your own trade idea. Whatever anyone use the trade ideas we share to do is left to their own discretion. So that's just a quick disclaimer. So without further ado, let's get right into the insights of the trades we took this week we're looking at this week. So first of all, we had a markup right here. So for those of you wondering how we went about this markup, you can watch the top down analysis video I did here on this particular channel. That's profit with top down analysis strategy. So that's what I did. So I gave a top down analysis on euro, and I gave an example that I was expecting a aggressive rally to the buy side, but I wanted to see a deeper discounts to premium. And same I said for pounds also. I said until I see a deeper discount to premium, I was not going to buy. And later on, in the course of the week, I said I'm switching my bias to start looking for sales in the USD JPY. I switched my bias to the yen, and yeah, and here is why. Actually, let me just go straight on that one. So here's why. So this is that particular day right here. So we saw pounds dropped into this particular red line right here, which is actually the weekly order block open. So it's actually the weekly order block open right here. So we saw price drop into this line. That's the weekly order block open. And from then on, we saw price started rallying, gave a consolidation, rallied aggressively. So we missed out on this particular trade, but I just marked it out here on this trade review platform to just help my mind when doing my journaling to actually remember trades like this. And I actually missed out on it. I posted it on the community tab also on Telegram. I said missed out on this New York session trade on Euro USD, was in a meeting. So I was in a meeting around that time. So I just sent a screenshot that I missed out on the trade, but I just still marked it out here to remember it. So back to why I was neutral on Euro USD and GBP USD. So I saw price go aggressively right here on the euro, and also on the pounds too right here. I saw that price went aggressively to the buy side. But the reason why I was not buying on this whole aggressive push, and I was still anticipating deeper discounts, and right now, if you're looking at it without that community tab I posted on Telegram, you'll be like, I'm saying that's with the benefit of hindsight. But if you check the timings on when I was saying I'll be neutral, like I said that right here, I said sitting on my hands. So in other words, I'll be doing nothing as regard GBP, USD, and also the Euro USD. So you can read this when you join the Telegram channel to understand what I was saying. You can check the timings and also the timings on the chart to see. Mind you, every time you see right here on the charts on this Telegram group is actually Nigerian time. So in case of you, those of you that like doing some deep scrutiny to see if someone is lying, but that was just left to you to do that. So without further ado, let's continue. So I said I was sitting on my hands, and the reason why I was sitting on my hands was because I was pairing these two pairs, the euro and the pounds. I was pairing them with the dollar, so I was using dollar for macro analysis, and the reason was that at the time pounds was rallying, at the time dollar was euro was rallying, dollar was just sitting tight in this particular consolidation. This one here, price was just sitting in this particular consolidation here on the dollar. So that was very, very non-sitting for me. I was expecting the dollar to actually be rallying at least in an inverse direction, but the dollar was actually sitting in this tight consolidation right here. So this is Monday all the way right here. This is Monday. And now if you look on the pounds too, this whole price dropping into this particular place, then price moving up right here, then rallying this Monday all the way to Tuesday. And if you go on the euro, you can see the same thing right here. Price consolidating right here on Monday, then rallying here on Tuesday. If you look right here on the dollar index, price consolidated, not really dropping into any significant discounts like we saw. I outlined already on the weekly chart. I wanted to see price, which was starting this week, run to this particular bearish order block right here before we see price push to the sell side. So, but what we saw rather on the 15 minutes was that right here, price is consolidating and price expanded to the sell side. So I was not interested in taking the euro and the pound trade anymore because for the pounds as I ran aggressively higher already, no good retracement. And the retracement that happened on the euro, I already missed it on Tuesday. So I was no longer interested in the euro and the pound trade. So I felt like I've missed out on it. So I was looking for a way to remedy myself. You can also see me outlining that on the Telegram group. So at the same time, I was also pairing this whole two asset class with the Japanese yen, the USD Japanese yen. And that was when I spotted this particular market maker sell model on that same Tuesday. So at this time, we had that bullish rally on the euro and the pounds. We saw that price has already reached into this particular zone right here, which was a daily time frame order block right here. So price had already pushed up to that area, which was Tuesday, and price was already rejecting from that particular area, as you can see right here on the 15 minutes time frame. So that gave us a signal to start going short on the dollar yen. Why? Because it was just an early move, and not just because it was just an early move, but because of, if you zoom the charts in properly right here, you can see that we have a market maker sell model playing out right here. You can see maker sell model playing out. We had a consolidation, first stage expansion, retracement, second stage expansion right here. So that was what we saw, and that was why I entered on this particular trade. So for those of you wondering, you can see I posted before this whole move started. I posted it right here on the Telegram group right here. So this is the USD JPY trade. I posted. I said I am seeing a market maker sell model. You can see me outlining that right here. I said I can see a I am seeing a market maker somebody on USD JPY might use it to remedy for euro and pound trade. What do you think and the rest? So that was what I was looking at, and that was why I started looking at the Japanese yen. So with that out of the way, so that was why I actually took this particular Japanese yen trade. Why? Because we had a market maker sell model, and price has reached into a deeper premium, which is from daily time frame, and we already started seeing movement on the dollar index, which was this sell, aggressive sell right here. So that was confirming our bias. And we had an area of target, which is an equal low on the daily time frame, which is what we marked out right here. So on the daily time frame, you're going to see the equal lows. Let me mark that out properly. So this was the particular equal lows. This equal lows right there was what we're aiming for. This low and that low and this low, they were just triple lows right there. We're aiming for on the daily time frame. So that was the reason why I started going aggressively sell on USDJPY, which was our first trade for the week. So our next trade for the week was in the euro right here. So I didn't take this trade. So this was a trade we took right here on the euro. So this was our second trade for the week. Now, why was this our second trade for the week? Why? Because we saw price was selling right here. Price was selling. Price started selling all the way from Tuesday through all the Wednesday down to Thursday. We saw on pounds to pounds started selling so aggressively. We saw a news came out here in pounds London session that pushed the whole dollar pair aggressively. So I won't go into details on why that whole thing happened because I want to keep this video as short as possible. And at the same time, all this whole sale was happening on the dollar index. We saw a retracement. This was the retracement happening right here. Good. So that was a confirmation that okay, we are seeing a form of correlation in these three pairs. You understand? We're seeing a form of correlation in the dollar and the rest of the foreign pair. So that gave us an idea to actually now start anticipating a rebounding. So I didn't want to see price take out this high that it has created with this consolidation right here. So I wanted to just see a retracement on the dollar index. So looking at the euro, I was waiting for this high to this low. Now, why this high to this low? Because if you go on the 4 hours right there, if you look at the 4 hours, I'll zoom in. If you look at the 4 hours, that is actually an institutional high and institutional low right here. So we have price go up, price came down, price went higher. So this is where the W was formed. And for those of you that watched the recent video I did on institutional swing points, you're going to understand what I'm talking about right here. So price dropped here on the 4 hours down to that particular high. And you can see with the benefit of hindsight, the price rallied aggressively, but you can see on the Telegram group that actually called that out before it happened. So, dropping down to the 15 minutes as price tapped into that particular swing high, we also had a swing low taken out, which was a liquidity run. This low took out this particular low, so that gave us the entry. So I entered right here the moment I saw price rallied aggressively, taking out this particular market structure. Though it was not within a particular Q zone, it was within the central bank daily range period. I still had to enter. I took it like a swing trade, and I was aiming to exit above these equal highs over here, right there. And you can see how price played out right there, giving us a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So this was the second trade we took this week. Now the third trade I took actually was on the pounds. Good. So if you saw on the group, I also pointed out the pounds. I said we're going to enter the pounds if price runs this equal lows right there. So if you go to the group right there, you're going to see pointed the GBP USD updates, expecting price to run equal lows. Then we start rallying on pounds. So this was the particular equal lows I was referring to. So price ran that equal lows all the way to the sell side, give us an impulse. And you can see right there was our entry. The moment this candle closed above these equal highs with momentum, that was our entry, and we held to this around this region before cutting the trades right here. So these are the entire trades we took this particular week right here. And the reason why I was hesitant was because I was pairing multiple pairs together to be able to find the best trade for this particular week. So I hope you're able to find value in today's video. If you do, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If I went over something in this video very fast, you can let me know in the comment section. Or I also recommend you watch this video a couple of times to gain insight and idea. You can also don't forget to connect with me on the Telegram group actually, and see you in more videos.